Hey y'all, this is Samuel Kasimala presenting one of my GitHub project called Excelenium, which simplifies testing automation. So if you don't know Java, C Sharp, Python, or any programming language, no problem. You could still do testing automation using Selenium by using this simple framework. Excelenium is a simple tool to abstract the code and let the testers focus on the process rather than the code. So if you're an experienced tester with an eye for detail, you don't have to worry about writing code and making the boilerplate fit in. You can simply write some commands in a Excel in the prescribed format and start running the code. So it helps you cut right to the chase. So let's see how it works. I'm opening the release folder. Uh, and the only thing that I'll have to first build is a file, an Excel file. Doesn't matter the name, but in this case, I named it as main.xlsx. So there are a few action keywords. Open the browser, navigate, wait for input text, click button, check text present, click get text, close browser. I mean, you don't have to remember any of them because Excel has this cool drop-down feature in data validation. So you could just drop down and select the action that you're trying to perform and then pass in the parameter. So in this case, I'm opening Chrome, navigating to google.com, waiting for 1 second, that is 1000 milliseconds, inputting the text Steve Jobs, clicking the button search, wait for 10 seconds and close the browser. So if you see this element column, you'll see a couple of weird looking values for those of you who know it's XPath. And XPath is pretty simple to learn. And in this case, I'll show a simple example. If you open any website and click on F12, the developer tabs opens up. On the left hand section of developer tab, when you click on select element and select any element that you want, um, the elements code gets highlighted, and you could click on copy and click on copy XPath, and the XPath for that element gets copied into the clipboard. When you paste it, this is how XPath looks like. Yeah, there are various ways to select DOM. One of the most common ways XPath. You can also select it by a property or an ID. So again, this XPath, the default format is complex. It can be simplified. If you see in this case, Google search box XPath, the name if is the title is search and the name is queue, and that's why I said input at name is queue. So I'm basically selecting the DOM object by name, and that's exactly what I did with button. And let's see, let's run it. So all that I have to do is java-jar excelenium.jar main.slsx, or it could be any Excel file. Enter. That's it. Simply create an Excel file, run this command. You don't have to worry about boilerplate code or nothing. And if you see, it says Chrome is being controlled by test automation software. As the Excel file said, it opened, it searched for the string Steve Jobs, it's waiting for 10 seconds, and then it closes. So this helps the testers to focus on the actual process and the logic rather than focus on the boilerplate and trying to figure out the Java code and compile time errors and the other stuff. So after this code executes, it leaves an HTML file, which would basically uh, is like a log of the entire run. It also provides some log files, but this would be helpful if this has to run on a web server so that someone can see the testing results if it's running on a remote server. Hope this would be helpful and save a lot of time. Uh, and if you have any questions, please ping me, or you could just download the code and use it. And yeah, if you make any modifications, since this is on GPL license, modifications to source code are required to be published. So thank you so much.